What's going on, everybody? This is ATC. That's Adam Talks Cars. That's me. And this is going to be episode 13 of my show Muffler Delete, where I give you my raw, honest, unedited, unfiltered opinions about certain topics in the auto industry or particular cars that I want to talk about. And in today's episode, it's going to be the first part of a three-part series where I tell you my dream garage at different price points. And basically, the parameters of this are I give you the total price I could spend and then my dream 3-car garage that I would buy at that price. Okay, so all 3 cars combined must come into that price or less. And in this first episode, I will tell you my dream 3-car garage at the total price point of $100,000. First car on my list, probably pretty easy to guess, is going to be the Hyundai Elantra N with the 8-speed DCT. And I expect that to cost about $35,000. That would be the first car on my list. I'd probably drive that one the most. The second car on my list for maybe special occasions or Sunday drives, I would want to put minimal miles on it, would be a BMW E46 M3. And you could get a pretty solid example for about 30 grand. So I would want to get a manual E46 M3 with 50,000 miles or so on it, which you can find a pretty decent one at 30 grand. And the last car on my list would be a car that provides more functionality. And, you know, if I had a family, I would need a car to use on occasions where I would need to drive my whole family places and whatnot. And that car would be the Honda CR-V. Crazy, I know, but there's a reason everybody buys it. And the reason is it literally just does everything you would ever need a car to do. It's fast enough, spacious enough, comfortable enough, and since I've only spent $65,000 in my first 2 cars, that leaves me $35,000 to get a CR-V, which will allow me to get the top-of-the-line touring trim, which gives you a lot of creature comforts like wireless charging and a heated steering wheel. So basically like a luxury car, honestly. The CR-V with the touring trim is basically a luxury car. And those would be the 3 cars. I feel very confident in that choice. It would allow me to have fun and function while also having like 2 of my top 10 like favorite cars that exist in the Elantra N and the E46 M3. So honestly, like that is an absolute dream garage for me. And it's nice to think about that because it kind of gives me something to work to because it feels obtainable, which is good. It's good to have reasonable but obtainable goals. I don't know why I'm talking about that. I just got a little a little serious, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Let me know what your dream garage is. 3 cars at $100,000. I'd love to know what 3 cars you would buy, and I'll catch you on the next part of this series, which will be episode 14. Which I'm literally going to film in 30 seconds after I press the end button on this episode. All right. Peace.